Hey there, welcome back. All right, so this worked example is going to be solving a system of equations. And here are our two linear equations. The first one is y equals x minus 4, and the next one is y equals 4x minus 10. And what we're doing is we are looking for the point where these two linear equations would intersect on a coordinate plane. So our answer will be in the form of a coordinate pair with an x coordinate first and a y coordinate second. That means we need to solve for both x and y using algebra, and then we will be able to find our answer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a method called substitution for finding the answer to a system of equations. Since both of these equations tell us what y is equal to, what I can do is take this expression and substitute it in for y into the second equation. That means I would have x minus 4 equals 4x minus 10. Now, since all I have are x's left here, what I can do is use this to solve for x. So first I would start by moving this negative 4 to the other side of the equation, because whenever you have an equation with variables on both sides, you want to gather all your variables on one side and all your whole numbers on the other side. So I'm going to move this negative 4 to the other side of the equation by doing the opposite to both sides. So what that means is since the opposite of subtraction is adding, I'm going to add 4 to both sides of this equation. This will cancel out because a negative 4 and a positive 4 equals 0. So I have x over here. Then I have 4x over here still. And negative 10 plus 4 is negative 6. Okay. Now my next step would be to move that 4x to the other side so it could be together and combined with the x. So I'm going to go ahead and move this to the other side by doing the opposite to both sides. Well, the opposite of a positive 4x is a negative 4x. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this as negative 4x here minus 4x here. This will cancel out. I'll have negative 6 over here. And then x minus 4x is negative 3x. Okay, so my last step to solve for x would be to divide both sides by negative 3. Since right now x is being multiplied by negative 3, the opposite of that would be to divide it by negative 3. So I'm going to divide this by negative 3 and this by negative 3. This will cancel out and we'll have x left on here. And negative 6 divided by negative 3 is positive 2. So x equals 2. And that is going to be the x coordinate for my point of intersection or my solution to the system. Now I'm going to actually go ahead and erase all of this just so I have room to now solve for y. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and erase this, this, and this. Now from here, what I can do is pick which equation I want to substitute into for x and then solve for y. So I'm going to choose the first one since it seems like it is the easier equation. So I'm going to rewrite this as y equals, I'm going to replace x with 2 minus 4. Well, 2 minus 4 is negative 2. So that means y is equal to negative 2. So in our coordinate pair, I would come up and put negative 2 in the y spot. Now, this is the official solution or answer to our system of equations, because remember, our system of equations always gets answered with a coordinate pair. So the point where these two lines would intersect would be 2, negative 2.